Hi, Derek. Let's take a look at your problem. I'm interpreting your function as equal to 8x over x plus 8, like so. And if that's the case, then if we want to take the derivative, then we're going to want to use the quotient rule. And so if I call the two functions, like the function in the numerator we'll call g and the function in the denominator we'll call h, and the quotient rule says that the derivative of f would be the derivative of g times h minus the derivative of h times g all over h squared. So let's come over to the left here and let's do that for our actual function. So we've got f prime equals the derivative of the numerator, so that's 8, times the denominator, so 8 plus x. Then we subtract the derivative of the denominator. The derivative of the denominator is just 1. And then times the numerator, so times 8x. And we divide all of that by 8 plus x squared. So we can simplify a bit here. We can distribute this 8 to get 64 plus 8x minus 8x in the numerator, divided by 8 plus x squared. And that simplifies to just 64 over 8 plus x squared. So this is our derivative as a function of x. We want to evaluate it at the point where x equals 1. So we really want f prime of 1, which is 64 over 8 plus 1 squared, so that's 9 squared. So that is 81. And this is the slope of our line. So now that we have the slope, we can think about how do we find the full equation of the line. So we know we're going to have a line. We're going to have y equals mx plus b. And this line has a slope of 64 over 81. So we know y equals 64 over 81 times x plus some b that we don't know, some y-intercept. And the way that one way we can find that y-intercept is to assert that this point is on our line. So we know that 1 and 8/9, that's a point that's on our line. So then what we can do is plug in 8/9 for y, 1 for x. So this is just times 1, and then leave the plus b. And this sets up a little equation that we can solve for b. So b, coming over to the left a little bit, b is then 8/9 minus 64 over 81. And if we multiply the 8/9 by 9 over 9, just to get a common denominator, then we have that this is 72 minus 64 over 81, which in other words is just 8 over 81. And so now in blue, I'll write down, just so it stands out, I'll write down the equation of our line. So that is 64 over 81 times x plus 8 over 81. And if you like, you can simplify that just a little bit because both terms have an 8 over 81 in them. So if you want, you could write this as 8 over 81 times 8x plus 1, like so. Either way, though, it's the correct equation of the line. And just to show you that it looks like it makes sense, on this second whiteboard here, I've gone ahead and used Wolfram Alpha to plot both the function, that is 8x over x plus 8, and then this line that we just found, 8 over 81 times 8x plus 1. And you can see right about at 1, this is a line, this purple line touches our function just at that 1 point. So that is the equation of the tangent line. So I hope this helps. Best of luck. Thanks. Bye.